DMBI.com. This is John's Reports for the 12th of May. And yes, it continued. No shock. We're getting a little bit of a push now. There's some people testing the short waters here. So what you're going to see is like this accumulation into the buy configuration. They've been slowly shorting the setup as it goes, and kind of quietly. Nobody's really paying attention or noticing it. We're still looking at what a move all the way back down to 73 would be the short side picture if you get a breakdown. But as you can see, not a whole lot of daily indication of that happening. That's not where we're going to see it, though. We're going to see a very quick flush would be from intraday, and it would be some justification, CPI, whatever. But when you look at oil like this, you already know that things are going to get ugly, they're going to get worse, and that's going to accelerate as we head into summer. So, exactly the wrong thing that Trump wants going into a midterm. I mean, it's going to be devastating because that's when just about everything is going to start to hit. And this has gone on just too long. And it's just a failed construct. Whenever you get into regime change, we've seen this played out over decades. It's nothing new. Rarely works out unless you're able to completely invade and take over a space. They've tried the decapitation thing forever. It's never worked. Euro, just a little teeny pullback within there because they're getting very excited because the woes in Germany are so significant that now they're shifting to full military mode, making all these deals with all these different countries, Ukraine, Canada, and that all these weapons are going to be building in that. So they're expecting a huge investment of euros into the war machine. So that's exciting for them. That's why they're very happy relative to what they see happening for the U.S., which it still doesn't make any difference overall economic growth-wise. The U.S. is dominating. Gold. Once the CPI and the reality of the inflation start to come. Now, the question becomes on that, though, is, has gold already moved enough? But I think that you're going to see another round of devaluation of the dollar, and so it has to continue to rise. And, that'll be good for Bitcoin as well. It'll bolster the case. So you can see from a 50K standpoint, all we did was just break down slightly underneath there and basically retrace the move that took place, from last week. Big throw. I mean, this is hardly devastating at this particular stage, but there's a fine line here because again, when you start to talk about breakdown in any kind of economic activity, as far as recession or anything like that, things will change. Now, of course, we're not seeing that yet. Just pointing out that it exists. This is the adjustment on the program I'm still working with here on the conversions, and it's just about identifying in the magenta there these turnaround points, but this is one-dimensional. Got to add a few other details into it, but very effective for capturing the bottom side of various moves. So it's kind of neat to see that in progress. But intraday, generally from the move, it was pretty much trade upside. We had a few retraces. Then at the end of the day, that's when things started to lapse a little bit, and that's what we're getting here in the pre-market, but nothing dramatic. So anything relevant, I'll put it on our team chat. Have a good one. Trade well.